What is up, guys? Team Movements here, and this is going to be the Celestial deck profile. Sorry again for this deck profile.
Well, same thing as the last one.
We've been busy.
I don't care, we're not busy.
That, and I'd rather play Gabriel.
We're busy, you were.
Very biased.
Subscribe.
Man, Savani is upset. Anywho,
He's a jolly person.
I'm gonna stab you in the neck.
for Celestials, I play Black Candle Azrael because I bet this is the best starter that Asia ever had. Skills count also when put her in the soul. Top card of your deck into the damage zone face up. Choose one hit the card from your damage zone, add it to hand. So, you literally get a free card from this. Fucking play it.
Why don't people play that starter?
Because they're like, I don't want to wait till GB1. Shut the fuck up and use it.
I'm not gonna lie, a lot of the GB 1 stars are really good.
Yes, they are. And if they're really good, I'd rather play them. I played 4 Holy Edge Celestial Macchio because it's a Legion, it's free, the mate goes to the other Legion, and she makes big columns for like no work. Well, she makes herself gigantic at least. Her skill is, when she's in Legion, she gives every unit in the front row 2k power. There's a copy of the card in the Vanguard Circle, gives an extra 2k power. So, her or her mate in the damage, the whole front row gets +4, including her and her mate. So she sees for 31 unboosted.
Ouch.
And rear guards get, like, bare minimum, you have a good rear guard, it's probably going to for like a 21k column, or 20k column at the lowest. It's pretty good.
That's hurtful.
Then I play 4 the new one, Accident Celestial Batterial. Her skill is, when she legions, I put the top card of my deck face up in the damage zone, choose a card from damage zone, call it the rear. Then I have a card from my Vanguard Circle in the damage zone, that unit gets +5k. 2 reasons why she's good. One, she legions with the old mate, which is her mate, and her new mate, which means that you can kind of play either one or both and not feel forced to legion whichever one.
Yeah.
You can play both legions and not feel like you have to play like
and
weird
that
mates.
way, in case you have to like legion back, you don't have to legion back mates to perform legion.
Also, because if say you already have one, say you already have her mate in the damage zone, then you legion the same mate. So then you grab a card, and then that unit will get +5k. So it's less work. Her other skill, she's placed on Vanguard. I do top 3, put 1 in damage, but it's going to the drop zone. So she actually feels Legion on her own. It's pretty good. It's pretty reliable. There's no reason not to play it, to be honest. People hate her. I think she's pretty good. She gets a field, so I'll take it. For grade 2s, I play 3 Control Celestial Ha'el. L? It's weird. Her skill is when you have a Celestial Vanguard, she gets +2k. If you have a copy of a card in the damage zone, same as your Vanguard, then if she hits, so starts 1 off of a damage. So, damage on flipper. So
that's really good.
You count as a fuck ton in this deck, so take advantage of it, because you're not getting it a lot. I run a lot of unflips though, so you don't really care about that, but main thing is she's 11k attacker. Even early she's 11k attacker. Really nice. It gives you a lot of options. Combined with her Legion skill, with a copy of one of them in the damage zone, she'll be going up to 15, making her 22k column with 7k booster, which is pretty good.
Alright.
Play. I can't use my hands today. 4 Emergency Celestial Danielle. Her skill is when something places in the damage zone.
13.
Of course. Something places in the damage zone, I cast 1 Celestial and card from damage zone. Put top card in my damage face up in the. I cast 2 of my deck face up in the damage zone. So pretty much free rear guard. No complaints. It's free. I can't.
Free friends.
Can't complain with free.
It's back.
And then other one is 4 Celestial. So 4 Doses Celestial as Model. She is her original mate and potentially her mate. Her skill, and she's like one of the best creatures in the deck.
Yeah, it's live at grade 2, guys.
Yep. If she hits, if she hits in the rear guard, obviously. Counter less 1, put her in the damage, call 1 card from damage in the rear. Just can't call a card by herself, obviously. But outside of that, it's really good offense, really good pressure. Your goal is really to call her with her skill, because then she'll go up to 14. 21k column, pretty nice.
Rear guard would be nice, not getting rid of it.
Grade 1.
2 Strike Fodder, because not much to play. 4 Nursing Celestial Narelle is the best grade 1 in Celestials ever. Put a Celestial from your hand into the damage zone, take 1 card from damage zone, add it to hand. Pretty nice. You can add a perfect guard.
Pretty free.
You can add literally anything from damage zone to hand, as long as you put a Celestial in there, which is like the entire deck. So.
And then you swap out a card that you want like this, so you can swap out to put in the
you
card that you want.
You put like a copy of the card in Vanguard Circle and damage, grab the card you want, then Legion. Look at that, you got the skill. Nice, it's free. I play 4 Thousand Ray Pegasus because I still do run the best stride in Angel Feather. So, you know, this is pretty amazing with that. And combine a lot of the cards you touch the deck. You touch the damage zone just enough to make this worth playing. 9K booster is better than a 7K booster. So,
yeah.
and then I play 4 Perfect Guards. You can play Celestial Perfect Guard, this Perfect Guard, doesn't really matter. You usually aren't going to be putting Perfect Guard back, so it doesn't matter at all really. If you're playing Zarakio or potentially Ramio Reverse, I would say play the Celestial Perfect Guard, but this version doesn't really matter, so I just play this because it's prettier to me. The triggers, 4 heals because I'm Angel Feather and I never want to die. Skill's pretty good. Launches Magus. Boost, 3K boost, 6K booster, then goes back in the deck. It's really nice. For the new crit,
oh god,
the old crit.
The
Now,
skill of this crit.
The new crit is really good. You have a Celestial Vanguard, it gets a skill. And when it's in the damage zone, I put it back in the deck, shuffle, do top 3, pick one of those 3, put it in the damage zone, put the rest in the drop zone. Fuels the Legion, fuels both Legions, allows me to put specific cards into the damage zone, and it still goes back into the deck, meaning I put more triggers back that way. Really easy. Because an 8 crits is always nice, because you know, damage. And then I still play 4 of this damn trigger, because it's fucking amazing, and I can't get over that. Skill is put Counterblast 1, put it back in the deck. Pick 2 units from your damage zone, put them back in the deck, or up to 2 units, I'm sorry. And then shuffle your deck, replace as many as you put back. Basically, you put 1 back, you're gonna put 1 back as well. Then you put 2. So you replace whatever you put back into the damage zone, and you draw a card for it. Really good. You put triggers back with this, and then draw cards for it.
You can put triggers back and make the horse big.
Yes, and if you keep drawing the fucker, you just keep using it until you get sick and tired of them. Really nice. Now the strides.
On flipping damage.
I run 2 of the Celestial Stride because it's a Celestial Stride, it works pretty well. Counterblast 1 of Celestial in the heart, pick 1 unit in damage zone, call it to rear. Do you have a copy of the card? If your heart card has a copy in the damage zone, the unit you call gets plus 5k. So just like the new Legion, it's pretty good, builds a field for just Counterblast 1, which when you run this and all the other shit, you unflip all that damage pretty easily. So.
Alright.
2, Holy Seraph Razio. He's the reason why I play the horses. This skills when you place on Vanguard. Soul Blast 2, put as many cards from your damage zone back into the deck, shuffle, and then replace those cards. Face up now. So you can put like Counterblast back and then have unflipped damage, which is really nice. But the main advantage is that the horse will gain power for each card you place back in there.
So you can gain 5k.
If you're at 5, well, if you're at 5 damage, you're gonna get 10k power, 70k booster, which is really, really good. It's actually like too good sometimes. And then 4 Holy Seraph Raphael, flip a copy, heal the damage. That's it. It's you can't die. Like it's amazing. It's all I ever want to do. I just don't want to die. And that's pretty much it.
Alright guys, some movements here, and that was the Celestial deck profile. Stay tuned for the upcoming Deleter and Alfred coming up soon.